You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful. Hello, Moonlight View. Nicole, Big Sticks, happy Thanksgiving. What do y'all think? You think OKJ's got the new hairdo now? You think maybe now I'll be taken serious in this world? Hello, Stephanie Willow. Hi, RDNAC. Are you stuffed? Because KJ didn't get turkey this year. KJ got pizza. That's what I got. Well, let me just lay out my menu items for today on Thanksgiving. Hello there, Terry Deepa, Jill Schneider. Okay, when I got up this morning, I had a biscuit with some jelly, some strawberry jelly on it. I got dressed. We left for the lake. We went on to the lake, and y'all, what I had for lunch was absolutely scrumptious. Scrumptious. I had a banana with some peanut butter crackers for lunch, y'all, and a Red Bull. Okay, there you go. I live for now. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Language of Horses. Hello. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Dora Pinion, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, Jay said it. I said that I was going to do something for Thanksgiving for mostly for people that are by theirself today, all right? But anyone else is welcome to join along. Well, so what was on your menu, huh? Are you going to rub it in that you had the big fat turkey and dressing and the giblet gravy and the sweet potato casserole and all that good stuff? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Nicole, Mama's house with Carol Burnett and the rest. I think I could do it. What do y'all think? Huh? For a moment I thought, well, 10, 20 years down the road, what is Janice going to look like? What is Janice going to look like? Oh, I'm so glad y'all came over. Now, listen, we're going to talk about it. All right, we're going to talk about what we're thankful for. Now, I know that sounds so cheesy to y'all, but we have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful that this is a wig and not my real hair. Oh, yes, Language of Horses. I nailed the look. I couldn't get past the glasses, though, because I'm blind as a bat. But I did what I could, y'all. I did what I could. I tried to tease it up a little bit. Uh, yeah, it's kind of a new thing for me. I'm really getting used to it. Oh, Moonlight View says, like King Tut. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Y'all remember the Bangles? Some of y'all anyway. Oh, was it? Da 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 da. So I wanted to come on here on Thanksgiving to put some smiles on people's faces at my own expense. Don't y'all know that I play the idiot so well? I walked through the house, wearing this wig with the little, beautiful little flower in the hair. And Wayne took a look at me and he just started laughing. But I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have got up and chased me around the house. You know how he is. He's so in love with me. It doesn't matter what I look like. And that is what I am thankful for. A man that loves me for who I am. He don't give a damn whether I look like a supermodel or not. My husband loves me. He says I'm the most beautiful woman in the world, and him and I both know that's not true. But if he believes it, if he wants to say it, to him, I am the most beautiful woman in the world. And I'm thankful and very, very grateful that he loves me and knows me as he does. Hi, Olive. Hi, King B. King B says you look just like Esau or Esau or Esau. I think it's Esau. Well, I just needed to update my look, King B. I didn't think I was attractive enough, so I needed to put something more special together. It took me a while to get all the curls in here because I had to do the little noodle things, you know, and let my hair dry. And I added the flour because it brings out the color in my cheeks. Yes, Artie and AC. Wayne is the best. He's the best for me. And while we were out on the boat today, Wayne did catch 1 3-pound flathead. I didn't catch shit all day. Well, let me take that back. I caught some little bitty catfish that I threw back. Nicole says, you're the type of silly friend I would dare to wear that wig around town so I could just laugh. Oh, I'll tell you what, Nicole. I would do that. And people would. They would probably make fun of me. What if, y'all? What if I was what if I didn't have any hair underneath and I really thought this looked good and people were making fun of me? You know, there are people out here that deserve to be who they are, whatever they look like. I just want to bring that out. I understand what you're saying, Nicole. You're a wonderful, wonderful friend and you're sweet as honey. But let's all be thankful. Let's be thankful that we are ourselves. And that is a lifelong discovery. You never really know who you are 100% of the time. It's an evolution. It's a constant growing. The only time it doesn't grow is if you get so narrow-minded and so stubborn in your life that you are not willing to look at things and grow. You become stagnant. And so I'm very thankful that I'm not one of these rigid-minded people that have to see things through a lens so narrowly that I can't see the beauty of the world. You know, I know that sounds a little, but y'all, I'm going to die one day, and so are y'all, and we need to live our lives the best we know how to live it. And I'm going to have fun, and if I can bring one smile to someone's face, I'm going to do it. Because I don't even have to know, and I can't tell if anyone on here is smiling. But if one person smiles, I don't have to know that, but God knows that. And I'm so thankful that there are people out there that really understand how silly and crazy OKJ can be. So, Thanksgiving, this is another one, y'all. It's another one that's already in the kitty there, y'all. How many Thanksgivings have we had? I was telling Wayne on the way home, I said, I had 50 years with my mother. And I am so thankful that I had her for 50 years. Because I only had my father, who died of leukemia, for 10 years, the first 10 years of my life. And although I remember him and I do love him and I remember certain things about it, it gets a little fuzzy. I could not stand the thought that that would have happened with my mother and I. I'm so glad that I had that time with her. One day with her was so much better than all the days that I wasn't with her, you know? Oh, well, thank you so much, Language of Horses. I appreciate it. It takes a certain type of idiot such as KJ to get on here with this and enjoy a little Thanksgiving with really beautiful, loving people. That is why I do what I do, y'all. It's worth it to me. It's worth it. It is so worth getting to know many of y'all. That is a major Thanksgiving. I'm so very grateful, y'all, that y'all even take the time to even talk to me. That's the truth. That's how special you really are. And I don't know, y'all. I mean, maybe I'm feeling a little sentimental and everything, but it's been almost, I guess it's been 4 years, right? It's been 4 years. Hi, wise old lady. Yeah, I'll tug on my ear, just me. I just, uh, I just have a lot to be thankful for. And I know that each of y'all, if you really, really search yourself and think inside your heart, you know how many blessings and how much Thanksgiving that we all enjoy. I'm just so, so very happy. I'm happy every time I get to be with all of y'all. Just Me says, I still miss my mama. And I do too, Just Me. I miss her, and it would be so easy for me to get all depressed, and I do still. But at least I'm aware of it. I know I'm getting down, and I'll pick myself right back up. RD and AC says, I still dream about my mom. Isn't that sweet, y'all? I haven't had any dreams about my mom. And I haven't had any of my dad for years and years and years. The last dream that I remember that I had of my father was it was daylight, and I was sitting down by a tire of a vehicle, and he was standing up, and the sun was behind him, and I was looking up at him as he was standing there. And I don't know if it was we were changing a tire or something, but he was standing there, and I looked up, and he was standing there, and the sun was behind him. It was pretty neat. Hi, Spread Love Not Hate. Moonlight View says, I miss my mom so much. Yes, y'all. We have people in our lives that have gone on to meet the Lord. And if you don't believe that you just have that loss in your life. But for OKJ, I know my mother is in heaven, and we miss them terribly. This earth can be a beautiful, beautiful place, but it can also be a very ugly place. And so when my mother died, it was almost like in my heart, I felt like a light that showed me the way in a lot of areas of my life was extinguished. And it really bothered me there for a while. And then I thought, wait a minute. I've got my mother in my heart, and she's part of me. I mean, I'm her DNA. I got my dad and her, and I'm my own person. And then, of course, I have to do what I always do, and that is Mom would not want me, y'all. She would not want me to just look at this world as this terrible, terrible place. Yes, there's a lot of evil in the world, but there's a lot of good too, y'all. That good in this world supersedes any evil in it. I guarantee y'all that there is so much love in this world that darkness cannot extinguish it. Olive says, was watching Mama Mia on Sunday, cried all the way through. My mom loved Abba. Oh, Olive. Just Me says, you can't appreciate the good without the bad. That's so true, Just Me. If everything went perfectly for all of us, say everything was happy, happy, happy all the time, how could we really feel that? Because the bottom line, y'all, is the only happiness that we're really ever going to get is in true, perfect peace and happiness in heaven. Here on earth, we've got to be able to have a comparison. If you won every game of life, if you won every game, how much would you value that? It's during the times that you lose the games that you re-up yourself and say, I lost that game. It felt bad, but I'm going to go out here and I'm going to work harder so that I can win again. The bottom line is that life it's a bitch, y'all. It can be a bitch, but it can also be the embrace of love. And we just got to make up our minds how we're going to do it. I mean, listen, y'all. I'm sitting here in this messed up wig. I want to get laughs. I want to show thanks. I want y'all to know I love you. Ultimately, no matter what you're going through, no matter what seems so hard to overcome, and I'm talking about also those thoughts, those feelings that seem to overwhelm, there is a way to push it away. But I can't tell you the answer. All I can do is what I do. You can very well take care of all these things in your heart and mind that trouble you too much. It's okay to be troubled sometimes or to feel sad and all those things. But if it's just taken over your life is full of light and happiness that it needs to be shown for yourself and for others. So please, just if you pray, pray. If you don't pray, take a good introspection into yourself. Help yourself by loving yourself. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of it all. Pam V says, giving thanks does help. Y'all, we have so much to be thankful for. We really do. My mom used to say that all the time. And every time I'd call her on the phone all depressed because I couldn't pay this bill or that bill back in the day, and I thought it was the end of the freaking world, my mom, you know what she would do? She would send me the church bulletin, where on the back of the bulletin, I think I've talked to y'all about this before, on the back of the bulletin it talked about the Smiths family's 5-year-old son is having chemotherapy, or this family's house burnt down, or and I used to say to mom, I'm like, Mom, don't do that. I shouldn't feel better because somebody has it worse. That's I know what she was trying to do. But the bottom line is that I have to put everything aside, other people, everything, and take a look at my life, just as you should take a look at yours. Because you know why you should look at your own life? Because it's beautiful, it's real, and it's special. And it deserves a look from someone like you. You're a wonderful, caring person. Period. End of sentence. And if you don't believe that about yourself, I'll tell you this right now. You've got to make a decision. Is KJ just telling you this to make you feel better? Or is KJ telling you the truth? And I am telling the truth. You are the only you're ever going to be. And you have a purpose in this life, whatever that may be for you. And you are loved. You are loved. And Just Me says, yes, ma'am. A beautiful mess. You know what, y'all? Scars and all, I've got them. I've got physical scars. I've got emotional scars. I've got mental scars. But they're beautiful because it shows that I'm healed. That I've got healed up. And there are going to be more wounds. And there are going to be times that I'm going to look at those scars and I'm going to say, I know how bad that hurt. And I might want to wallow in it. There are a lot of things I wished I could do in this life to change things. First of all, I'd have my mother back. I'd have my brother back. But would I want to be so selfish to have them back knowing where they're at? They're at perfect peace. They're as happy as anyone could ever be. They ain't never got to deal with no crying, hurting, or nothing again. And here I am wanting to take that away from them because I'm selfish and because I love them and miss them? Sugar Butt Starburst. Hello. Do you like my new look? I figured since OKJ doesn't wear makeup and y'all usually see me sipping coffee in the morning, and yes, I get a little theatrical on Ray Room Chat, but I thought, it's time for a change. I think it's time for a change. I think this is what I'm going to wear from now on. What do y'all think? Not. Olive Heatley says, I cry easily too. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with crying. It feels good after you've cried. Only thing I will say this is if you are crying a lot every single day for hours on end, I'm just telling you, you need to talk to somebody, because crying is healthy. Crying is good. Crying shows that you have a heart, that you have emotions. There are people out here that don't feel, y'all. We can't wrap that around our heads because we're caring, loving people. But there are people out here that absolutely do not feel. They're narcissistic. They don't feel. They go through the, well, how should I behave during this thing? And they pretend, but they don't actually feel. And those are the people I pray for. Just Me says, I thought you were playing Mama's Family, Thelma. No, I thought I would do a Janice. Maybe in 10 or 15 years. God only knows what she looks like now. But, we'll skip on that. Olive says, I just cry when things are sad and others are crying. My girls call me Tiny Tears. Well, Olive, I wasn't trying to make you feel like there was something wrong. I'm just saying that, if you feel like you're getting depressed and crying all the time. But if you're crying because of something, because you have a tender heart, there's nothing wrong with that. T.S. Jackson 72 says, I don't cry. I hate to cry. Makes my nose stuffy and my throat hurts and my eyes swell. Well, T.S. Jackson 72, those are some of the things that happens when you cry. But let me just say, from my experience, I get those same things from time to time, especially the swelled eyes. But it just makes me feel so much better to cry. It really does. It really, really, it does. It makes me feel better. King B says, do you love Jesus knowing he's a black man? I don't care, King B, what color Jesus is. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one goes to the Father but through him. Jesus is the Word. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the only begotten of the Father. Jesus, the one that you're asking me about, he sits at the right hand of God, and all power has been given Jesus Christ. So, even though that's an interesting question that you might bring up, I really don't think that color of anyone's skin makes a damn bit of difference when it comes to Jesus. Jesus is pure love. Okay? Does that answer your question? Olive says he can be a rainbow, but he's still my Jesus. Just Me says I wouldn't care if he was purple. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Yellow, brown, and black and white, they are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. There you go, King B. All the children. Amen, Just Me. That's right, Nan's Life 7. I don't know if I sang it right. It's been that long since I've sang it. You probably got it right and I got it wrong. But then again, that's what makes human beings so awesome, as that we are all imperfect. We have all fallen short of the glory of God. Every person on the planet. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, Lord. Well, King V, if you say that's not in the Bible, then you are, I guess, you're having an inference there that you know what is in the Bible. And if you do know what's in the Bible, you should have never asked the question whether I would like Jesus a different color. Give me a break. You either get respectful on here or leave, okay? He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Oh. I'll tell you what, Race, if you see anyone on here that want to continuously put post on here, it only takes two of y'all to hit that report button and they'll get knocked off of YouTube altogether. Then when they go to create another ghost account, they can, it'll all be tied together and they'll be wishing they would have just been respectful. I would appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole. I guess I'm waiting on somebody to start attacking me for smoking or anything else that they want to. I mean, heck, I could sit here in a freaking nun's outfit and people would attack me. People have to do what they're doing in order to feel relevant. But what they really need to realize, instead of acting like that, why don't they try to treat other people the way they want to be treated? Maybe people treat them, in hostile ways because they're coming at other people hostile. And that's all they know. And so it is that if someone at least tries to be nice, I'm sure that every single person on this channel that has been here regularly would open their heart to anyone who's being nice. I just believe it. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Old time religion. It's good enough for me. Right, Sugar Butt Starburst. But people just, I guess I'm one of those personalities that when people say things to me, because smoking is bad for me. So when they say something, it makes me feel bad. And that's so unfortunate that people want to say things to make other people feel bad. Why can't people just say things that will make them feel special or good or whatever? I'm not saying that if I came here and I said, I'm going to say something to make someone feel good, that they're going to take it like that they would even feel good, right? But if my motive is to make other people smile or to laugh or to feel good or whatever, that motive, I can live with that, whether someone takes it that way or not, right? Nicole says, my dad, when my dad was alive, he used to sing that and play the guitar. Somebody please do OKJ a favor. These people, they come on here, they want to start something, and they don't even know me. They're going to do it. And it's not going to ruin a thing. Okay? Because from now on, I'm just going to ignore it. Shimo, I am having a glass of wine. That's what I'm having. Has anybody got a problem with that? I sure hope not. On the front of the glass, it says live, laugh, love. I can do all that with or without wine, but I do enjoy it. Thank you, Olive. Thank you, Moonlight View. So, y'all, it's hot in here. I get ticked when someone I barely know says something to me about smoking too. Right, T.S. Jackson 72. Because if you think about it, honestly, there are so many things that people can say to you, and it doesn't have to be that thing. They could say anything else. Rachel Black says, I'm thinking about getting out the eggnog and brandy. Oh, Leanne Forsberg, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. I told y'all yesterday on Coffee with KJ that I was going to do this, especially for people that are by themselves. Y'all, before I had kids, I was off in the world and I was by myself and I didn't like it. But some people are just happier alone, and that's okay. But I want to be there for people. Do y'all remember that song that on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the mother sang? I'm gonna try to sing it for y'all, okay? All right, here we go. Bear with me. You get blue like everyone, but me and Grandpa Joe can make your troubles go away, blow away. There they go. Cheer up, Charlie, give me a smile. What happened to that smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show. Come on, Charlie, no need to frown. Deep down you know the world is still your toy. When the world gets heavy, never pitter-pat 'em. Up and at 'em, boy. Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day, you gotta stay strong, Charlie. Up on top is right where you belong. Look up, Charlie, you'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams with you. Pretty soon the sky is gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, do. Cheer up, Charlie. Just be glad you're you. It wasn't perfect, but it came from the heart, folks. Oh. Olive said, my daughter said, turn your music down. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Lynn Forsberg. Oh, Lord. I just want to thank all of y'all for showing up on here. Tyler Boyce says, reminds me of Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you, so let's make a point of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Now let me go get my tennis shoes and my sweater. I gotta get a different hairdo and everything, y'all. Yes, Rachel Black. Rachel says, thanks for the songs. It feels like the old days when entertainment was sitting around singing after dinner. And that I can totally see that because that's how it was for me growing up. It's really awesome. Well, Tina, I said yesterday at Coffee with KJ that I was going to show up. I just wasn't sure what I was going to do. What do you think, Tina? Do you think old KJ's got it going on, huh? Does KJ look like I've got my beautiful, beautiful curly hair and my flowing flower, huh? Nan's Life 7, you are a breath of fresh air. So come on now. If I'm going to stay on here, y'all got to give me something. You need to talk to me now. Tina, what'd you do for Thanksgiving, Tina? Did you and the dingo have a good Thanksgiving? What'd you feed that dingo for Thanksgiving? Huh? Dee says, darling. Every time I hear that word darling, I think of Conway Twitty. Them tight-fitting jeans. Hey, Donna Donald. Happy Thanksgiving. I just had to come on here and get a smile. I wanted everyone to know how thankful I am that y'all put up with my ass. Let's see, Moonlight View. I don't know if I remember the words, but I'll try. Some sweet morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away, oh Lord. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Sorry if I butchered that. It's a beautiful song, though. I don't remember all of it. Rachel Black said, my 3 kids and I went to Grand America before dinner and looked at the Christmas window displays. Oh, wow. I'm going to tell you what, y'all. I'm starting to see it pop up all over the community and around here. People are getting out their Christmas lights, and we just now had Thanksgiving today. Oh, thank you, T.S. Jackson 72. Y'all, it has been a pleasure and it has been a challenge to have opened this channel after all the, what's 4 years now. But it's been such a wonderful experience. It's something I'm deeply grateful for. Everyone, was it so cool? Okay. All right. I thought somebody said something else. Oh, Peggy's going to laugh at me. Peggy, do you not like my new hairstyle, Peggy? I even put a pretty flower in it, Peggy. What are you laughing at me for? I mean, the tight curls and the color, I really thought that y'all would say how beautiful I look and everything. Speaking of lungs, please pray I can get better from double pneumonia. Sugar butt, you got double pneumonia, girl? You better dang take care of yourself. Drink plenty of fluids. Take the medicine if you've got it, if they're giving you antibiotics, whatever they're doing. You relax and get better. Everybody's wishing you well, Sugar Butt Starburst. My gosh. Well, I sure hope you're going to be okay. You're at home, so that's a good sign. It's better than being in the hospital, right? Yes, everybody is wanting you to heal up, Sugar Butt Starburst. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Yes, I'm home. Well, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much, Sugar Butt. You're going to be just fine. Just keep doing what you need to do, what your doctor tells you to do. Relax. Don't overheat yourself. Don't get out in this cold weather. Just me said I had that and strep in my lungs a few years back. Hospital for a week, says Just Me. So we should all be thankful that Sugar Butt Starburst is now out of the hospital. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, that's good. That's good, Sugar Butt Starburst. No, I'm staying indoors. That's good. I know you know how to take care of yourself. You'll be fine. You'll be right back to whippersnapper that you are. You'll be right back doing better. Leanne Forsberg, good question. Wayne caught a big 3-pound flathead, and I caught 2 little itty bitty catfish that I threw back because we don't keep the little ones. But we went all day long, and it was a beautiful day together. It had a high of 55. We had to dress real warm, but we enjoyed it. It was gorgeous out. A lot of wildlife was out. There was a beautiful fog this morning when we went out. It was so pretty on the water. Sugar Butt Starburst wants everyone to know how much she thanks everyone for all your well wishes. Oh yeah, Just Me. We have fun together. This is the first year that I haven't really been with other family members like my sons. They went to their grandparents on their dad's side, and Wayne and I, we just are so thankful that we get to do anything good that we enjoy doing, You got a horse that's a rescue, Tina? I don't know if I'm reading that right. That's pretty awesome. Hi, J-Gaz Mom. A happy and blessed Thanksgiving to you all. I'm assuming Tina Reddington, when she says she's a peach, talking about a rescue horse. How sweet is that? Language of Horses, are you listening up? Oh, yeah, you are. I see it right there. She says, I bet she's really special. Oh, okay, Tina. I thought y'all were talking about horses because I did ask you about your dingo. Leanne Forsberg says, love the way you appreciate the small things, which are the big things at times. Well, Leanne Forsberg, it takes someone who can see that to know that. In other words, you, Leanne Forsberg, you love the way you appreciate the small things, which are the big things at times. I wish a lot of y'all would understand that when you see something in someone else, you can't see something in someone else that you don't know yourself. You can't see something you know nothing about. So when you say something sweet like that, you might not realize it, but there are qualities that you have as well. Oh, I know, language of horses. KJ gets it wrong every time. One minute I think it's horses. The next minute I think it's dingoes. So, for wherever y'all went today for Thanksgiving, whether you stayed home by yourself, whether you went to families or friends, or even a different tradition that you might have on Thanksgiving, KJ wants you to know that I love you. I really love you. T.S. Jackson 72 says, I made my sons cook Thanksgiving this year. Now they'll learn what I do every year. Hopefully, we'll eat soon. T.S. Jackson 72 is the smart one here, teaching her children how to cook so that T.S. Jackson 72 doesn't have to do it anymore. T.S. Jackson 72 says, hey, y'all know how to do it. You go in there, make the dressing, make the turkey, do whatever, the sweet potato casserole, whatever it is. I taught you. Now it's your turn. Dingo is a her. So Tina Reddington wants all of us to know that her dingo is a female. And again, if I've made a mistake, sorry. Hi, Dee Dee Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, I make them all the time, Tina. I make mistakes. I mean, you've seen them. I mean, Tina Reddington has been around the whole time, knows exactly every damn mistake I'm sure that I've ever made. It's okay. That makes me feel better that people know I'm not perfect and that I make mistakes. It takes the pressure off, you know? And so I've just learned something new that I didn't know. Tina plays guitar. I didn't even know that. Well, see? See, how am I supposed to? I mean, if I make mistakes, it's because I just don't know, right, Tina? Dee, it is only 7:39 p.m. here in Tennessee. So it's not that late at night. It might be late for you, but we got home about around 5 o'clock. And then, we had to clean up and everything, being out on the boat and fishing and nasty ass hands and all that. We had to clean everything up. And then I put a pizza together. It had mushrooms, onion, mozzarella. It was really good. And we made that. We ate that. Wayne's in there now watching the Mississippi State Ole Miss game. And I said, Wayne, he said, what in the world are you wearing that for? I said, I got to go in here. I said, I got to go in here and get in touch with the Rays because I told them I would be here. Yes, Artie and AC. It wasn't traditional. Pizza's not traditional for Thanksgiving, but I just couldn't see myself putting a turkey in the oven. I didn't do it. I could have. I could have made a turkey and dressing dinner for just me and Wayne. Little bitty turkey, maybe even some Cornish hens or something, and maybe a little plate, like a little dish of dressing, and done little things like that. But I told Wayne today, I said, I'm sorry I didn't get you a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. He said he didn't care. He said he was just as happy just to be with me, eating peanut butter crackers and bananas. I am a blessed woman, y'all. I am. Just Me says, I baked a chicken. Sugar Butt Starburst said, I had Subway. Hubby is working till 6 a.m. Hi, KKB. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Do you like my new look, huh? Special? Is it special? Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. RDNAC says I made lasagna and eggplant parmesan for Thanksgiving. Wow. Now you get me hungry. Tina says, I've never seen the rule that you got to make a turkey. It's foul. Haha. Is that no pun intended, huh, Tina? I don't know. I guess maybe that right there proves a point that traditionally in Tennessee, people have Thanksgiving dinners with the turkeys and the dressing and stuff. But there are people in other states, I'm sure, and even in this state, I'm sure, that do things differently. Hi, Cindy Bullock. Happy Thanksgiving. Tina Reddington said, I baked a chicken too. Jennifer Cheney says, hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide. Tell me how to win your heart. For I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying, I love you. It sounds good for like 2 little notes, and then it's like, ah! Oh, well, that's good, Jennifer. I hope you are smiling. Oh my gosh, y'all. Cindy Bullock's done told us that her husband, she deleted it, but she said her husband cooked the dinner this year. Now that ain't showing us all off. I don't know what is. Oh, Moonlight View says, my parents did full on Italian and traditional Thanksgiving. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Yes, KKB, I saw it too. Cindy Bullock said her husband did the dinner this year. Okay. All right, here we go. Moonlight View says, Cindy, holy cow. Tina Ranger says, I saw it. Cindy Bullock's going, LOL, KJ. Oh, you just knew you couldn't hide it from us, huh, Cindy? Hope he didn't burn it. If you put in the comments that your husband is a better cook than you, I might let you pass on that. Or if you said your husband is so damn whooped over you that he'd do anything you say, so he decided to cook dinner, there you go. Jennifer Cheney says, I'm sick today. It's been rough and my family needs prayer badly. So thank you for making me smile through the tears. Jennifer Cheney, I will pray for you. I know this isn't probably going to make you feel any comfort, but I always say this when I'm in your position. This too shall pass. Nothing is a forever thing. Everything evens out. Everything smooths out at some point. And we have the bumps in the roads. We even have the freaking cliffs we got to jump off of. Or the potholes that our foot gets stuck in. But I will pray for you. And know that you're not alone. RDNAC is going to pray. Olive Heatley's going to pray. Just Me is going to pray. Nicole's going to pray. Tina's going to pray. Okay. All right, KKB. Here we go. My husband smoked the turkey. I cooked the sides and pies. Well, there you go. There you go. That's called the dynamic duo there. He takes care of the big turkey and you take care of all the other stuff. That is a match made in heaven. Rachel Black says, my kids wanted to stay home and have a simplified Thanksgiving dinner. They wanted to make it the holidays, not the hella days. So we didn't drive all over seeing relatives. Okay, there you go, Rachel Black. And that's funny you'd bring that up, Rachel, because my husband was saying earlier, we're like, well, this is going to be different this year. But he said, remember how it used to be for us? We used to have to go to at least 2 or 3 Thanksgivings in one day. And we did. Well, you're never going to be alone, Jennifer Cheney. And if you say pray, then you should know, of all people, that no one who has faith and love in Jesus Christ, God Almighty, will ever be alone. And I'll tell you what, knowing that God is always there, that is comforting, because who else is going to be as good as God? KKB says, I don't miss those days of driving all over the state. I don't insist my kids do that just because of how hard it was for me, says Just Me. Hi, Harley 62. Yes, Jennifer Cheney. People have to remind OKJ a lot. Sometimes OKJ gets into these feelings. Y'all know I'm super emotional. I'm a basket case most of the time. And I just don't even stop to think of the reality that God is there for me. And so people do remind me, and I do believe the people that remind me, I believe God has touched them in some way to remind me. And that's just me. That's just me. Well, I got to take the wig off, y'all, because it's starting to itch my head. And what you're seeing here, y'all are probably thinking, damn, put the damn wig back on because you look like shit. Well, let me tell you what. I've been out on the lake all day. I've been out on the lake. I've had a great time. But I definitely didn't have to get all powder puffed and ready to go out catfishing. Jennifer Cheney says, me too. Thank you, Jesus, for you, KJ, and all of you. Y'all think about that. Think about what she just said. Isn't that sweet? I see your heart, Just Me, and all the rest of y'all. I do see your heart in my heart. I do. I honestly do. Even though I can't see you face to face. It's a sad thing that y'all have to look at me when I really, really would love to just look at all of y'all. But I'm just relegated to the comments. Thank you, KKB. Been on the lake now. You got a wig head, kind of like hat head. Yeah. Yeah, Tina. It can't look no worse than when I roll out of bed and drink my coffee in the morning with Coffee with KJ, right? Cindy Bullock says, grateful to all of you. Truly a wonderful Thanksgiving. Moonlight View says, each one of you are so precious. Isn't that the sweetest, y'all? KKB says that old KJ makes KKB laugh. Smile, I think. Tears may be falling off and on, but now reminded of the truth. Evil tries to steal our joy, but God always wins. That is so true, Jennifer. Hold on to that. I am, Tina. I'm very hard on myself. I shouldn't be, because I sure wouldn't want none of y'all to be hard on y'allself. So if I wouldn't want it for other people, surely I wouldn't want it for myself, right? I'm a work in progress. I'm still practicing this self-care. I'm stumbling all over myself trying to get my shit down. Grateful for KJ and the Rays, says Diane Renee McDonald. Thank you, Diane. God wins, says KKB. Maria Thomas says, happy Thanksgiving to you, KJ and the Rays. Much love to you all. Well, much love to you, Maria. Happy Thanksgiving. You are. Whether I'm in the picture or not. Whether this channel was open or not. Let me just be clear to everybody. You're special. You're loved. You have purpose. And what you think and what you feel and what you have to say is important. Whether I'm here or not. Whether this channel's here or not. Peggy says, darling, you look marvelous. Oh, that reminds me of Lovey and Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island and Ginger. I wanna be loved by you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. Boop, boop, be doo. Oh, D.F. McDonald says, Happy Thanksgiving to you all. What did you say there, Sugar Butt? Sugar Butt said something. I hate having to dang do these things. Oh, Sugar Butt Starburst says, you are my family, KJ. Oh, that's a real honor. That makes me so happy to hear you say that. Thank you so much for saying that. That is, I don't know what else to say to that other than it just swells my heart. Makes me feel really, really special. Olive says, boop, boop, be-doo. I love you, Sugar Butt Starburst. You're going to get better here. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, girl. Just Me says, a sister from another mister. A sister from another mister. Sister from another mister. You gotta really know what it's all about when you got a sister. It's out of this world. I'm just, you know what, Jennifer, years and years ago, I won't say how many, but it's been years. I'm 52. There was a time that I wanted to dress and like I'd see something on TV or something and I'd be like, I want to wear my makeup like that or this or that or all that. But not one time in my life did I ever want to be like someone else. I wanted to be me, and I knew that in order to do that, I just had to let it out and let the chips fall where they may. And make no mistake, y'all, I have been rejected ever since I decided I was going to be me. I was going to be true to me. I've been rejected left and right, and it's very, very painful. But rejection is nothing compared to people that treat you with respect and care and treat you the way they want to be treated and like you for who you are. That is such a powerful, wonderful thing. It helps me to realize that I can continue to be who I am. There's no way I'm ever going to be anything other than that. And neither should any of y'all either. You should always strive just to be you. And if people are like, well, what do you have to strive for? Just be you. Folks, we've got to learn about ourselves. It's a day-to-day thing. It's not something that's all in a freaking, it's just all in a package and it's there. It's just a constant growing thing, Olive says, I am me, myself, and I just want to be taller and better looking. Well, Olive, let me just let you in on a little something. There's always going to be somebody younger. There's always going to be someone else older. There's always going to be someone who's smarter. There's going to be someone who is less intelligent. There's going to be someone who has a lot of money. There's going to be someone who's poor. There's always going to be somebody out there. I don't know what measurement it's coming from, But there are people out here, obviously, that are better looking than old KJ. There's people out here that have more money than KJ, that are smarter than KJ, that are taller than KJ, or shorter than KJ, and so forth and so forth. So that just makes my argument there that you've got to be yourself regardless, because if your whole reasoning for being whoever you are is to one up somebody or be better than somebody, then something's really wrong there. Something's really wrong. Jennifer Cheney says, I love you all, but God loves us all for who we truly are. And really, isn't that what it comes down to? And thank you for reminding me, Jennifer. Does it really matter what other people think of me? Or even what I think of myself, if you look at the fact, what does God think of me? Does God like it that I smoke cigarettes and I'm sitting here drinking some wine? I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't want me to defile the temple. Jay says, I'm happy with me. Need to improve in many ways, but content. Well, there you go. Jet Set Jay sees Jet Set Jay as I'm content, but I want to grow. I want to better myself. And however that works out for Jet Set Jay. Just because I seek to better myself, does that mean something's wrong with me? No. Jennifer says, I'm smoking a cig and having a coffee. This is my happy Thanksgiving. Moonlight View and Language of Horses are saying, I'm sure we could sit on a bale of alfalfa all day long just chatting. I don't know if I could sit on a bale of alfalfa all day. At some point, I'd have to get off that bale of alfalfa and go to the bathroom or go get me something to eat or something to drink. I'm messing with you there. Okay, I'm just messing. T.S. Jackson 72 says, I remember the days when preachers' wives smoked in the churchyard. Tina says, I'm lounging here with the dingo asleep on my legs. And just think about that, Tina. How many people in the freaking world can say that? Right? Right? Oh, Lord. Jennifer Cheney says, thank you for sharing your Thanksgiving with us all. God bless. Everyone on here has taken some time to share their self with everyone else on here. And it's just an open channel. And it's a beautiful open channel because all of y'all are on here. And I want y'all to know, as I've said several times throughout, making an idiot of myself and playing silly, I want to look you in the eye right now and say this. I am thankful for you in my life, in this world inside of a world that we call social media. If I had my way, I would meet all of y'all in person and give you a great big hug. And to all of those out here that are alone on Thanksgiving, you're not ever alone, even though you might feel that way. You're never alone. God is real. God loves you. KJ loves you. Everyone who is a Ray loves you. And I know that as Thanksgiving wraps up and another day, which is Friday, we get up in the morning. KJ has coffee with KJ. We'll go on each and every day being thankful for the life that we have. Even if it's tough, even if we struggle, even if we've got issues, the life that we all have is so precious and so wonderful. So I'm going to get off here. I want y'all to know that I'll be up in the morning and Just pray. If you pray for everyone, just pray for everyone. On this day of Thanksgiving, if you're truly thankful, pray for the world. So I love you. For those that catch coffee with KJ in the morning, be looking. And I'll be up sipping the coffee. For now, I think I'll have another glass of wine, though. I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. And keep on looking.